All praises be to Ahaya, Bahashem Yeshaya, Kwadash Warawak. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Father, you're worthy to be praised. Oh, yeah. All praises be to the Most High. Oh, I worship you.
I worship you.
And I sing my praise to you.
I sing my praise.
Even in the midst of my storm, when I don't see a way out, I lift my voice to you. I worship you.
I worship you.
And I sing my praise to you.
I sing my praise.
Even in the midst of my storm, when I don't see a way out, I lift my voice to you. Oh God of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, you made them a promise, Lord, to them a nation you'll raise up, a people called by your name, to keep your commandments. And when they were in Egypt, you sent forth Moses to set them free. So I worship you.
I worship you.
And I sing my praise to you.
I sing my praise.
Even in the midst of my storm, when I don't see a way out, I lift my voice to you, Lord. I worship you.
I worship you.
And I sing my praise to you.
I sing my praise.
Even in the midst of my storm, when I don't see a way out, I lift my voice to you. You said in your commandments we should not serve no God besides you. For you are a jealous God, so we should only bow before you. I know we have disobeyed, I know we have gone astray, but here I am on my knees, I'm begging you, have mercy on me, Lord. I worship you.
I worship you.
And I sing my praise. Even in the midst of my storm, when I don't see a way out, I lift my voice to you. I worship you.
I worship you.
And I sing my praise to you.
I sing my praise.
Even in the midst of my storm, when I don't see a way out, I lift my voice to you, Lord.
Oh boy, COE just missed another one.
Peace and blessings, family. If y'all can see us, hear us, let us know something. Peace and blessings, family. And this is us right here in your trusty corner. Yeah, we are in your corner always. Oh, praise to the Most High. Let us know something. How y'all doing, family? How y'all doing?
Yeah, we got a different setup this go around, y'all. So we had to make the show happen. So we had to switch it up
by any means.
So if y'all can hear us and see us, please hit the number 3. All right, we got loud and clear. Okay. All praises, appreciate you. Appreciate you. So I think that's a good sign there. We're gonna go ahead and get it going. You know how we usually introduce the guest last, but he already in. But we're gonna get this mission statement. All right. Mission statement. We at TBT Radio Live as a podcast / radio station aim to embrace those who are making positive movements that will take our people and all people in the right direction in all areas of life by way of entertainment, art, spirituality, and the overall entrepreneurship mindset. Yes. So we got the 3s, we got the cornfish. So that means we on and popping. Man, just seeing y'all live in the chat, it gives us that energy, that boost we need.
Yes, sir.
So as we stated, we're going to be in the corner. The guest is we got him showcased and promoted as the forefront. Like I said, no need to introduce him. He's here, our brother Raash. Get it go through.
Yeah.
So y'all just heard the beautiful song. A lot of us know this song, love this song, probably play this song every day or at least every Shabbat. This is one of them songs that, help you get through it, man. So, in a lot of the brothers' music. So, we bringing him in. We're going to get to know some of the music he got coming, whatever he's doing, what the Father got him doing. That's going to be one of the things we're going to speak on. But without further ado, is your mic muted out? You can unmute your mic so we can get ready to talk to you.
Yes, sir.
Say something to us.
All right. Yeah, man. Shalom, peace and blessings from Jamaica.
Yes, sir.
This is Brother Raash.
Love that. Glad to have you here, man. What a blessing. You know how the Most High is allowing us through the technology and different media platforms to connect with our brothers that we haven't had the blessing to meet in person yet. But hey, we get a quick chance to be formal and get to know each other. So man, how you doing, man?
Well, all praises to the Most High, man. I'm alive and well. I'm not sick. Last time I checked, everything was working.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Come. What a blessing, man. And like all of the listeners, man, we're fans and followers and supporters of your, the work that the Most High has given you. So we want to just build with you. Like I said, brothers and sisters, this connection happened a few weeks. So you all getting to know him is like we getting to know him. So it's going to be live and direct. If you got any questions, type them in the chat. Feel free as we go through the show. And as we can, we definitely will ask them, and pose them to the brother, or our brother. Right? So without further ado, we're going to dive on in and Aqua Ice, man. So, like you said, live from Jamaica, right? So,
live from Jamaica.
So with that, right? From what I've seen and learned about my brothers over there in Jamaica, it's a high awareness, right, of what's going on in the community, what's going on in life. You see what I'm saying? Is this the case over there? Is that the mindset of the people to know and be involved with everyday life, or what's going on in the government and just world affairs? Is that the case?
Well, yes, for most part, a lot of us are really up to date with what is happening. I mean, as it relates to even the government and world affairs, as you rightfully said. Meanwhile, and I can state that during this pandemic lockdown, a lot of people, I'm realizing that based on my conversation with a lot of them, that they are now becoming somewhat to some extent conscious, you understand, of what is about to take place. Even with a lot of them who may have fallen or become a victim to, what's going on in terms of them being dropped up. When they took it, that's when they're realizing what it is. So, I would say it's too late for a lot of them, but, there is that sense of, urgency right now, because there's so many things happening on the island that, a lot of people are now seeing that we are in the last days, and that, things as they are used to have been used to back in 2018, 19, it's not the same,
So when
there's some form of awareness, we're praying that it will get better, but we're seeing some positive light.
So when you say that once they've got the situation, that they realize what it is it more of a knowledge-based realization of what it is, or some type of effect of?
Well, it is both. It is both. Some persons, like I said, I've spoken to a lot of them. They were, what they did is that they were fearful. Some were fearful of losing their jobs. Some wanted, everyday life, such as being able to access certain sectors of society. Some wanting to travel even to America. You understand? So, but for some, it is the effect, or you understand, this so-called side effect that comes with it. So, like I said, it's both.
Man, what a tragedy, man. So, I know we didn't want to dive all into that. We may touch on it here and there, but that's sad, really, man. That it takes.
It is.
To see afterward. I'm pretty sure brothers like yourselves and those that were aware prior to them, taking it, that you were warned. You knew.
Exactly. That's what we've been saying. You understand? We've been saying it because, but our people don't really listen that well. They're not good at listening. You understand? If you even read out of the Bible, when we read Exodus 20, after we finish the commandments, you will realize that our people back off and said, okay, so Moses, you speak to him, and then we will hear what you have to say. So that has been the case since that time until now.
So when you say people don't listen, I think I was reading something, man. I know he was going through the tribe of Benjamin, man. So would you say that Benjamin got a real, their neck is more stiff than most of the tribes? Or
brother, believe me, I would say so. Yeah, our people don't listen. I mean, they don't. All right, let me just break down. Let me just give you a little hint of what.
Give it to us.
And how our people operate. All right.
Come on.
All right. So you know that the lockdown is being imposed on the island. Past year going to 2 years now. All right. Let me show you this. The Jamaicans, are the so-called Jamaicans, the Benjamites, who don't know, a lot of them don't know that they are. They love to party. So check this out. The government said, all right, 6 o'clock is curfew time. Anybody that is seen outside after 6 o'clock, you will be, there'll be a fine for it, and you can be put in jail. You'll spend some jail time. But let me tell you something. 7 o'clock, you'll find our people in some little bushes, some little secluded places having a party. You best believe it. They go into some holes, brother. I'm telling you, to go and party. You understand? So that's one aspect to know that the Benjamites don't listen. They don't listen. They don't listen well. You understand? It's as if I'm saying, it's as if they don't. When Jamaicans don't care, they just don't care. That's how they are.
Look at that, man.
That stiff-neckedness is real.
So imagine though, Raash, right? When we take that determination that's within, in the Benjamites and all of the tribes, right? And we have that determination and that drive and that diligence for the Most High, though.
Right. I mean, trust me, that is a plus sign, and the upside of some of us who have, been awakened to our identity, our true nationality, and our heritage. That we now have that same, you know, that same that we you know, that kind of thing that we'll put towards doing unrighteousness, that same kind of energy, then let me use that word, you understand, that will put towards righteousness. Now that we found the truth and we know that we are the children of Israel, you know, we have that same kind of eagerness to want to live for the Most High and do the right thing, because we now understand what we are, who we are, and whose we are. You understand? So yeah, man. I mean, for the most part, those of us who are awakened, and you know, the brothers over here will tell you we're very serious about what we're doing when it comes on to the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. You know, and waking up our people, bringing it to our nation, that so our people can know and understand, you know, what is about to come and what we're in, the plot that is against them and all that.
Con. I love that driving, Benjamin, man. That's you know, that's one of the attributes, you know, you do the study on it, man. Y'all definitely y'all live up to that attribute. So man, when I ask this, so with your upbringing and who you are as a man now, you know, drumming up to that, has Christianity or the faith of Christ always been at the forefront of your life?
Yes, for all my life. I grew up in Westmoreland. Well, I grew up and I live in Westmoreland. I'm still residing here. I'm currently speaking to you from Westmoreland. So I grew up with my grandmother. I grew up with my grandmother, right? Mm-hmm. So you know, most 90% of Jamaican grandparents, they are churchgoers. So you know, I grew up in the church. I got baptized in the Christian church when I was 13, and that's where my singing ministry started. So, you know, I've been in the church for a long time. I've been in the church for all my life. I always said to persons that the only time that I've ever deviated from going to the Christian church was when I found the truth, and that was in 2016. So all my life prior to 2016, I've been in the Christian church. So I grew up with Christian values. You know, very disciplined. Have some young people kind of, you know, here and there, but not to the extent where it would have led me into gangs and you know, companies. I have gotten my share of, well, I would say subtle rudeness in Jamaica, as we say, rude boy thing. Yeah. But it's not to the extent that I have a great testimony because I was in this gang or I was that guy. No, I grew up, you know, being safeguarded by Christianity. I mean, and my grandmother. So the most I had charted my way up until I found the truth.
Okay.
Praises.
So what? So taking it that okay, you was heavily indoctrinated with the Christian doctrine. I don't know if it probably had a different spin than what we have here in the States. But so what were some of the things that triggered a need to seek something outside of what you had already been taught with your upbringing? What were some of the things that was like that pierced your conscience? Like, okay, I think that I've been lied to. Like, what's going on here?
All right, for me, the transition was really easy. I remember sometime in the early 2000s, such as I think it was about 2001, 2002, leading up to about 2004. I am a person that reads widely, so I would like be reading the Bible, you know, going through the Deuteronomies and the Exodus and you name it, all of the things, all of the laws, and even, you know, it has to do with our people from coming out of Egypt and even their suffering there. I remember asking or even saying to someone, I believe that we are the children of Israel. You understand? But, you know, the whole quote-unquote notion, you should just leave it alone. I mean, you know, that's what your pastor would normally tell you. Leave it alone. The Israelites are done away with. But I have been reading it prior to about 2014, 15. I started to get some of the extra records, such as I got the book of Enoch, well, snippets of it, maybe a chapter or two. I was reading those records. I learned about the book of Dresher before I found the truth. So I had those records. I also learned about the Apocrypha as well before I found the truth. You understand? My sister, she's still in the Christian church. You know, but that woman, that sister read. She's a wide reader, so she was always introducing us to these things. So I found it. I found the truth. Well, in 2015, I was told that I was going to get the records. So it would be the most I said I was going to get the ancient records, and I should learn them and teach them. You understand? Prior to that, 2016, somewhere about September 15, 2016, I got a vision. I mean, that vision, I met an angel at a place called the Cave of Ages. I'm telling you, this was before I found the truth. And I wasn't searching for it. You understand? I was given some information, some strict information. I was told vividly and clearly that, as a matter of fact, I was shown on a big picture. I even have a screen here. I have a screen that I use to take pictures or to do short videos. Like, it is just as big as what I'm looking at in front of me. You cannot see it, but it's in front of me. I was shown the white man. I was asked the question by the angel saying, I don't know this guy. Who is this guy? I don't know him. This guy that is calling himself, like they call Jesus or Jesus Christ. I don't know him. You understand? The angel said, by the way, Christ didn't look like that when he was on earth. And the angel take up another big picture and show me the dark man, very dark.
Now
I could hardly make out what he was. He was very. I didn't even know that was in the Bible.
So this was in a vision?
Yes, sir.
Now,
and I can recall this to you, and I have it written down.
I don't know.
Our beloved brother, it sounds like our beloved brother, may he rest in the bosom of Abraham, Azariah, had that same similar thing.
He had a vision like that.
Same,
Whoa,
similar. Remember when
him.
he passed, the testimony that he gave when he woke up, he said when he sat there, it was almost like a big screen. That it was showing him his life and everything, something to that same effect and that same degree. To have a second testimony of somebody having a vision like that.
Right. So the angel hold the big screen up to me and said, "This is how Christ looked when he was on earth." Then he said to me, "By the way, his name was not Jesus Christ. That is not his name." He told me, and listen to me carefully. He told me that the name of the Messiah, or Hamashiach, as we said now, is Yeshaya or Yeshua. I didn't know that anybody knew that word or that name. You understand? He told me, I knew the name before I met Elder Rakar and Elder Lawyer. I knew the name. I just didn't know that anybody else knew it in the earth. I was given the name of Christ by divine revelation. That is not just, I mean, I think I did an interview with Elder Lawyer and Elder Gaja in 2018, and I was telling them this. I knew the name Yasha or Yasha before I met them. I just didn't know that anybody knew it. And another aspect of it, I didn't know how to spell it. I knew how it was pronounced. The angel told me that. So, that's I said my transition to the truth. My transition to the truth was very easy.
So how was that when you to get that vision and then to see these ministers, right? Teaching along the same lines of everything the Most High showing you before. How did that feel when you saw?
Let me see if I can finish. Let me see if I can finish that leading up to when I found Elder Rakar and Elder Lawyer online. All right, so that's like I said, it was 2016 September 15, right? So from September leading up to November, I was searching. I found some camps. You understand? I found some camps online. Listen to a few of them. There was not that. They were not. Remember, I was in the Christian church at that time. Well, I would say that I was a visiting member because there had been a split with the church that I was a part of. So we weren't gathering with them. We were gathering outside of them with a few other persons. So September 16 or November, when I was online searching, I found all the camps. I found a lot of them, some of the major ones as well. You understand? But in November, sometime, I think was about somewhere leading up to it would be leading up to right now, going into the Feast of Dedication, somewhere there. When I found these two men with their head wrapped, we said the wrap head man that we found online. You understand? And when the elders came on, I remember when Elder Rakar came on and said, "All praises be to Ahaya Bahashem Yeshaya, Warrior Walk. But when he said Yeshaya, I got excited because I was around the computer in the studio here. I mean, trust me, I was like, that is the name that the angel told me. That is the name that the angel told me. And I was, man, you should be seeing me.
Oh,
Man,
praises.
as you said over there in America, I was bugging out, you know. Yeah, I was bugged out, brother.
Man.
Trust me, man. Trust me. From that time till now, the rest of the story, man. The rest of the story, as we say in Jamaica, is history, you know. Because it has been, you know, like I said, it was an easy transition for me. It was like I was, you know, halting between two opinions. Because listening to the elders teach, as a person who loved the Bible and read it a lot, even though I didn't understand it until I met them, you know, I knew what they were teaching was the truth, because guess what? I've never heard it like that. I've read the same scriptures. I've never heard it like that. It was never taught to me at that time. I was doing at least 23 to 24 years in the Christian church, and I've never heard it like that. You understand? So, yeah, man. I mean, the transition for me was pretty easy. It wasn't something hard.
I mean, definitely coming off of that right there, man. Like,
Yeah.
I could see why not, because you know, most people may question things like this, but the Most High is visiting His people.
God.
He's waking up the people, man, and we just gotta listen. We gotta take heed, and we gotta have faith.
Right.
Some things in faith you can't explain to people.
That's right.
You know, even though regardless of how hard you try to or would like to, some things are unexplainable, because faith is what? The substance of things hoped for, and the evidence of things not seen. You feel me? So you trying to explain something that a lot of people can't see and they wouldn't think you saw. You see what I'm saying? So all praises, man. All praises.
Definitely. Man, all praises indeed.
So with that, so how big is, I guess, this awakening in the islands over there?
Well, it's getting there. We would want to see ourselves, you know, getting some of the slots on the national radio stations and also the television stations. But in 2000, I think it was about 17, 18 there, Elder Gaja did a national television program here, and that to some extent gave even more awareness of the truth. You understand? Because you have other camps that are here. You have camps such as IUIC, they are here. I've seen them more than once. I think GMS is here as well. So there's a lot of small, you know, packets of brothers who are here representing the truth. But in that national television broadcast that our elder did, it kind of, you know, what I say, it opened the door for persons to even find the true doctrine of Christ. A lot of persons came to the church during that time. After that, when he had done the program, a lot of persons came in through that medium, because they found the truth. So, you know, the truth, it is growing. We would like to see it grow even more. We're doing our part here, because we have that's why I was telling you about Telegram. We have a Telegram. We used to use it on Meet. We have a Telegram group here that we used to do a podcast, something like this, every Sunday night, a Bible study. And that is, you know, that is picking up traction. A lot of persons are coming in and are getting the truth. So, you know, we're using every medium. Because of the lockdown in 2020, we weren't able to do a lot of street preaching, but during this year, 2021, we have been given the opportunity to go out and spread the truth in different areas. So we're doing our part. You know, the Bible, as Paul said, it is that, you know, we may plant, but it's the Most High that gives the increase. So, you know, what we are mindful of is that we are supposed to continue to sow. You understand? So, yeah, man. You know, we want to see it get better. It's growing. You know, it's not there where we want to see it yet, but you know, we depend on the Most High to push it.
All praise. So, last thing on that. So, when you all are planning and doing the ministry, like I said, understanding what we spoke about the, our people being, stiff-necked and hard-headed. Is it, when it comes to you approaching them, is it more of a resistance? Or it's like, okay, I hear what you're saying, because that's why I'll open up with the awareness, because I know a lot of people there are aware. So is it a thing where they like, okay, that Bible thing, or...
It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let me explain. All right. Jamaica is packed with the Christian church. I don't know if you are aware of that. Jamaica, though it's very small, it has up to what? Some 3,000 to 4,000 churches. So,
yes.
Yeah, we have more churches than some large Caribbean islands or even country. You understand? Jamaica is packed with Christianity. So, when we are out there preaching, some of the main resistance, well, we have, everywhere you're going to get resistance. But some of the main resistance that we get is from the Christians. The Christians are the main proponent of resisting,
Really?
the truth. You will talk to persons who are, let's say, they wouldn't say that they are churchgoers, but they believe in God, What
about the Rastas?
Will say, well, them, they have nothing to oppose this, brother. I'm telling you, they can't.
Oh, praise.
They don't have anything to. Let me tell you, you may not know. I don't know if they have weirdness about these Rastafarians. I was talking to someone today, about them. I was giving them some history about the Rastas, a lot of the Rastas don't even know. So Rastas, they're just nice makers. We don't really pay them that much attention. Would be nice. All we'll tell them is that my elder Gaja always says Silla Silla, and they don't like it, but that's it. Yes, Silla Silla, Yeah. So
It's almost like
they don't have anything to tell us. They don't have anything to tell us, so we don't pay them any mind. You understand? Our main resistance are the Christian church. But then they will try to resist. But then when the Bible comes out, when the precept begins to break down and the truth begins to come out, I mean, like you turn on a switch and persons like trying to find something. I've seen, even in our Bible studies on Sunday nights, I've seen persons trying to put the Bible, the scriptures against itself. You understand? Christians' biggest argument is that the law is done away with, so therefore you can do as thou will. You understand? You can eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, all you have to bless it and eat it. Now, when the scriptures, there's one, our brother Ibar here normally use, and the elder is the one that Elder Amgaja who loves to use Isaiah 66. Isaiah 66 is a big precept. When you pull Isaiah 66 on the Christians, they're like,
they lost
the words. They lost because they understand. They didn't know that and they didn't know that was there. And even if they have read it, they thought that it was something that, according to them, is over and done away with. So, yeah, man. I mean, we get resistance, but if you're not getting resistance when you're bringing this truth from our people, then I'll say that you're not doing a good job. You understand? Yeah, because Christ got the resistance. The disciples got the resistance. We have seen it. You understand? So even Moses, with our people coming out of Egypt, went there to deliver them, and the same set of people was cussing him out. So you have to remember who our people are, and that's one of the key thing about this walk. I understand the people, so I don't pay them any mind when they come up against. I just look and say, that is always a wicked Israelite. You are Israel, but you're wicked. That's you. You understand? Therefore, I'm not expecting you to just hug me up, because if you're gonna hug me, then I'm in problem. As Elder Rocker would always say, run. You understand? Yeah. So yeah, man, we get resistance, but the Most High give us the tools with the scriptures to deal with it. You understand? So that's it.
All praises, man. Hey, that's solid. So before we go into the break, right? I know you stated earlier as well that a lot of people are aware now that we are living in those times of the end, right?
God.
We already know you all stance, and we see you say you get the Christians that are resisting. What do most people in the islands believe is the answer right now? What is the solution for those that's going against the true doctrine? Is what we are bringing and what you all are presenting to them. If they don't adhere to that, what do they believe the answer is then?
All right, Jamaica have this level of what do you call it now? Nationalism to an extent, not Hebrew Israelite doing, but like the African Pan-Africanism. They are, a lot of them are so caught up in this. So you will hear most persons right now, my brother. Let me tell you, there's a level of drunkenness here. So persons will say this today, and tomorrow they're not saying the same thing. You understand? So there is we call it in Jamaica, we call it we say something like this: they're wobbling, or you are shaky. So a lot of them are shaky when it comes on to their belief into a solution from the Most High. They're not. A lot of them think that everything is going to go back to normal, and they're going to go back to living their regular lives. It's only a few persons, even though a lot of them those few persons I'm talking about might not be, in having the knowledge of the truth, but they know that something is coming, and they know that they're prepared. They should be prepared. So you'll find a few persons here and there preparing, talking about what is about to go down, and getting themselves ready. So like I said, Jamaica is a party island. That is why you see all the big stars from America come here. They come here for party. You understand? Right now the government releases, I think, 9 o'clock, somewhere about 9 o'clock here is the curfew time. But I guarantee you, on this what they call it, I think you have Weddy Thursday. So Weddy Thursdays is going to be hot. In a few. If it's not hot already. You understand? So there are more. Their solution, my brother, right now is about the party and drinking and getting drunk, having a hangover by tomorrow. Like I said, that's why a lot of, like the Bible says, I think it was Sunday night, I was reading this back to our brothers and sisters during the Bible study, after the Bible study. Isaiah 6. You understand? Isaiah 6 tells us that only a tenth will make it out of here. So just do the maths. You understand? A tenth, it tells you what to expect. You understand? All I want to make sure is that I am within that tenth. You understand? That is going to escape. That's all I'm trying my best to make sure that I am within that tenth. That is, and if the Most High's will and I get to the wilderness, I want to escape and get into that third, so I can be there. You understand?
Absolutely.
Like your wolves.
Hey, I'm with you there. All right. So with that, man, we're going, for everyone listening, let's keep the whole nation, and Jews and Gentiles, lifted up in prayer, man, in these times that we try to stand firm on this walk with Christ, and seeking the light and following the will of the Most High. With that, we're going to get ready to go into our break. And we're going to come back with our beloved brother Raash Yasharahla and get some more insight on this beautiful gift that the Most High has given him and what he has in store for us in the future. Y'all stick with us. We'll be back. Shalom.
No, I am royal priesthood. I can see changes now. Changes happening in my life, and it feels so good. To know I am royal priesthood. Don't make a change for the better, some change for the worse. I praise the higher cause he saved me from the curse. A reckless youth with a hopeless lifestyle. I never see no purpose for my life. Till I met up on your Shire one day. He said, don't you know that you're going astray? Come with me and let me show you the way. Keep my commandments and live. Now I can see changes now. Changes happening in my life, and it feels so good. To know I am royal priesthood. I can see changes now. Changes happening in my life, and it feels so good. To know I am royal priesthood. I make a transition from sin to righteousness, living my life without regrets. Purpose driven to finish this race, and I will do it by His grace. I know for ask and who that when them hear me voice on them boombox speaker. Yeah, I'm a commandment keeper, and I'm proud to say this my people, cause I can see changes now. Change is happening in my life and it feels so good to know I am royal priesthood. I can see changes now. Change is happening in my life and it feels so good to know I am royal priesthood. Don't make a change for the better, some change for the worse. I praise the higher cause he saved me from the curse. A reckless youth with a hopeless lifestyle. I never see no purpose for my life. Till I met up on your shire one day. He said, don't you know that you're going astray? Come with me and let me show you the way. Keep my commandments and live. Now I can see changes now. Change is happening in my life and it feels so good to know I am royal priesthood. I can see changes now. Change is happening in my life and it feels so good to know I am royal priesthood. I can see changes now. Change is happening in my life and it feels so good to know I am royal priesthood. I can see changes now. Change is happening in my life and it feels so good to know I am royal priesthood. Changes now. I can see changes now. Oh yeah.
Okay, we are back. We are back. I love that song, man. That song nice.
Laid back, chill. It got a whole vibe. A whole vibe in there, Raash.
Yeah.
All praises. Yeah, man. That's it. That's the intention, you know?
I love it, man. Man, I was listening to another one of the songs. I think that was off of Well Done. The one you wrote to the Virtuous Women, The Water Higher. You ain't heard that one yet. You'll love that for your wife, too.
That song is from the My Victory album.
Oh, that's My Victory? Okay. Yeah, I was just going through and listening, man. Hey, man, you blessed, brother. Most High done bless you with that gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you a question, too, man. I happen to be drinking a ginger beer. Is this one of the famous drinks over there? And I hear that it's a famous drink over there, man.
Ginger beer?
Yes, sir.
Well, back in my earlier days, right now, persons will drink it, but most persons will go with the natural ginger for tea. Ginger beer is nice.
Okay.
We can find the natural ginger here. Persons we use it to cook. But ginger beer. Yeah, ginger beer for most part is not for me. I am not one that is taken up with the kind of. I don't know how that ginger beer tastes, but the ones that they're making here, it's kind of. It's like a soda pop. So I'm not a soda drinker. I don't really drink a lot of soda.
Okay.
But when you find the ginger ale like yours, I think I saw it in one of them. I think it was Mega Mart or one of those big supermarkets here. But I haven't tasted that one for a while, you know. But I know that kind of ginger beer. It was here once. It was big, you know.
Okay. So as we were stating, man, wonderful music that you've been gracing the community with, man. And I advise any of our listeners that, just showing support that, maybe friends, family, or just supporters that love what we're doing here at TBT Radio. Go check Ak out. Go check the music out. It is soothing to the soul. Music with purpose, like I elder speak on. It gives you, something to think about and something to, just feed your spirit. So let's get a little insight on that, man. We got a little bit of the background and what's going on with you currently in your current area. Some of the things you're doing on the spiritual side. So with music, man, give us a walk into your musical history. I know you already spoke of, it started in the Christian church. It's pretty much where you got the direction or was encouraged and motivated to do music. So walk us down your musical journey. All
right. So as we said previous to that, I started out in the Christian church. My first major concert was in a Seventh-day Adventist church. One second. Are you seeing me? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Am I here?
Yeah, you still here.
Okay. Right. So like I said, my My first concert was in a Christian church, 1995, somewhere there, 1995. At that time, I was 13 years old.
Doing concerts at 13?
I did. Yeah, man. Come on, no. And it was a big concert as well with major Jamaican with a lot of Jamaican, some of Jamaica's, some on the Seventh-day Adventist circuit, big recording gospel artists. So I did that concert and persons found out that I could sing. A lot of persons didn't even know that I could sing. You understand? My community at the time where I was living was amazed that I could sing and sing that well. They didn't know. All right, so like I said, it started. It get bigger. I did in 1995. I did a concert in St. Elizabeth. That's called over there in St. Elizabeth, Black River Independence Park in the Black River area. And it was an album launch. Somebody invited me, to come and sing, and I went there and did well. So they put me onto a bigger concert. I was able to share stage with some of Jamaica's best at the time in 1995. Not going there.
So can I
Grace Thrillers was what?
Can I ask you something right there? So being that young, right? Was there any fear in you, or you went out there fearless?
For me, all right. For me, I wasn't afraid of the crowd, right? I wasn't afraid. Sorry about that. I wasn't afraid of the crowd. I was very brave. I'm not shy. I wasn't shy. One thing you wouldn't get me do at the time, though, I wouldn't dance. I would just stand one place and I would deliver. You understand? So I would like stand there and just sing, and I was singing very good. So the voice was what did it for me when I was younger. So I did the concert in Black River Independence Park with Grace Thrillers, and Grace Thrillers is at the time they were one of the biggest gospel group within the diaspora. So it's not just Jamaica. Over there in America, in Canada, in England, throughout the Caribbean, they were well known at the time, very big. You understand? They were impressed because I was like, let's say I was third. I was the third person. I'd say it would be me, then another person, then them to close the concert. So I was in the star-study lineup, if you understand what I'm saying. I was a part of the major act as a little boy. 13 years old. Go there, delivered, and I got another big show to go to a place to the second capital for Jamaica. It's called Spanish Town Prison Oval. That was an all-night concert. It was somewhere in time in May 1995 there. May 1995. And let me tell you something, man. There is a brother over here in the Rastafarian community that's called Capleton. Now, Capleton is a fireman according to Jamaica. The Benjamite, he's the one that is hype. I got a forward that Capleton never get. We call it forward in Jamaica. It's like persons cheering for you. You understand? Mm-hmm. As a little boy, in the star-study lineup, I went on stage 1 a.m. or 1 in the night, 1 o'clock in the night. I went on stage 1 o'clock in the night. So that is in Jamaica. If you're going on stage that time, you're a big artist. You're not in the amateur level. You're in the top rank. So
solid.
I have opened for Reverend FC Barnes, and I've done so many shows. I've done so many shows back in my younger years. I've done it. That's why you can hear that level of writing and maturity and understanding how to put. And I've not been doing shows since I come to the truth. I remember doing one concert. The only shows that I did is the feast. I've not been doing the shows, but I know I've been before thousands of people. So I understand the whole, how to perform.
So real quick. So you said you was doing shows in 1995?
Yes, sir.
So how old are you now?
All right, I'll tell you. 1995, I was 13.
Yeah. I was like 3.
I was 13 years old that time. Yeah, man, I'm close to 40 years old right now. Very close.
Man,
I've done the years. Yeah, man, I'm getting there.
Hey, most
But yeah, man,
bless you, though.
I've done shows. I've done shows with a lot of international and local acts, local gospel artists, and I've been on secular events as well. I mean, like, you know, the Family Fun Days. I've done a lot of those with major secular acts and even the Christian acts over here. So my journey, before I found the truth, I remember I did some albums. 2000 and my first album was done in 2012. I started recording in 2004. That's where I started to do recording, because at the time, you know, recording wasn't a big deal. It was only the concerts and you're doing them, and you know, you might be I'm getting paid. So I'm telling you that I've been doing it professionally for that long. You understand? So my recording career started in 2004. 2007, I started to learn to produce. You understand? I got FL Studio. It was about FL Studio was at 7 that time when I got it.
So you doing your own productions?
I produce all of my tracks. Everyone that you're listening, I'm the person there.
So you
Yeah,
did
I'm behind those.
a higher We Worship?
I did everything for it. I do the track, the voicing, the vocal, the main lead vocals. I do the harmonies.
Mixing and mastering too?
I do the mixing and mastering. Everything is done by me.
Hey.
I've been doing it from 2007, so I've learned a lot over the years. I'm doing it for it's a job. I mean, outside of the singing, music production is my job. That's what I do every day.
Oh,
crazy. For a living.
Man, so this is another
You got another one.
another testimony.
Like,
Yeah.
And I want to say, you know,
Shout out to Ali Jeremiah. Gang.
Khan, yes, man. Big up to our brother.
Yeah, Khan.
That's one of the most talented man on the planet right now.
Yeah.
He's very talented, man.
Look, hearing that you mixed and mastered and made the beats, produced it, I'm like,
yeah, I thought I learned to play instruments in the Christian church. I learned to play all the instruments from the Christian church, so I'm able to play. You understand?
Wow.
Yeah.
hey,
God, the Most High blessing y'all, man.
hey,
All the praises, man.
hey.
So you know, I've been given the gift. Even during that time coming up, I've been given opportunities to deviate to the secular side. But even though I didn't know the truth at the time, I decided I was going to stuck it out with the Most High. I said that if I'm going to sing, let it be that I'm singing for God. At the time, I would say God. I didn't know His name was Ahaya, so you know, I would use what I was taught. Let it be that I've been given opportunities to go and sing in the hotel circuit. I've been given opportunities to go and sing on ships. I've been given big contracts. There is a distribution company over there in America called Tate Music Group. I don't know if you're aware of them. Tate Music Group. If you look them up, they are very big.
Okay.
Right. I don't know if they're still around, but they do not just gospel, but they do secular music as well. I was given a contract by one of their I got a contract from one of their A&R in 2009. But when I look at the contract and reading this, you know, what they're going to offer and what I have to give up, I was like, nah. I'll fight with this and see where the Most High leads. I'll take it, you understand? Because he was going to get a budget. He was going to get everything, you understand? So, but you get in a budget, you have to give up something in order to get it. So, I wasn't willing to give up my sanity at all. You understand?
Right.
Even though I didn't know the truth.
So what were they trying to, in this contract, what were they trying to get from you that you wasn't willing to compromise?
It's not to say what they were trying to get, is what they were offering to me. And based on me, I'm reading from 2004 about this, and there were some videos that came out somewhere around that time about the shakiness within the music business, the shadiness, let me use that term.
Yeah, you probably read across some truth videos.
Yeah, I saw some. There was, I think that those guys are dead now, but they put out some videos on the music industry,
Yeah.
and I was privy to watch them. So from that, I was like, no, based on what they're telling me here, I don't believe this. I believe there's some underlining that they're not telling me. So I said to my manager at the time, We're not signing this. You understand? We're not signing this. I don't want this contract. We'll fight it with it and see where it goes. You understand? So I chose to remain I chose to remain independent. I didn't, and I said at that time I didn't know the truth. You understand? So now they can't come to me like no big company outside of the persons who are within the truth, who are living the commandments. They can't come to me with a contract. You understand? I don't want to hear. I would say to them that, yeah, my music is good. I know the Most High has blessed it, and it's even better now since I found the truth. You understand? My music has grown ways it surpasses even me. I mean, as a person individually, what the Most High is doing through these songs, it amazes me every time that a person or persons will tell me. So, yeah, man, this is a little background of my music outside of coming into the truth.
Hey, blessings, bro.
Definitely.
Blessings.
I'm just still stuck on the fact that, like, all the harmonies is him, all the beats is him. Cause that was one of the things I did want to speak on. I always like to speak on the quality of music. Anytime I hear great quality that that sets it apart from others. Big, like y'all. Well, some people that's already been here know how I am on, trying to bring forth good quality. So it was it was like everything was just right with your music when it came to when I listened to it. It hit, it touched everything that whatever you felt, I felt it as well.
And you could tell it. You could kill it coming from a inner peace within yourself, like instead of just okay, I'm just gonna do music. No, like the song that we just heard, I heard like the how he was tossing the vocals on. I mean, come on, man, the mixing, and it just gives, like I said, it's a whole vibe. So and that's why we know the Father love music, and that's why we big on that. We didn't get a chance to do the second one yet. Matter of fact, we was gonna do it last Thursday, but like I said, some things are going on for the righteous, for the kingdom. So we're going to eventually do that value of music again. We would love to have you come through. I don't know if you caught the first one. If you didn't, check that one out. But like brothers like yourself that really take this thing serious and understand the importance, because the Father gave us music for a reason, and music plays a big part in the heaven, I believe. So we should take that same approach here. Does. Go ahead.
I'm saying it does. The music plays a big role within the heavens. That you have an angel of music. I mean, the angels of music, angels that are over inspiration of music. So, I know it does. Based on my readings, even reading the records, I realize that it does, and that is why the devil tries so hard to corrupt it, especially when you are doing it for the Most High, and that is why the gospel is another thing again. That is why I stopped doing gospel music. I didn't touch on that. Well, let me touch on that briefly. I stopped doing gospel music in 2015. 2016, I decided that I wasn't going to sing. I was just going to produce. You understand? That was prior to me finding the truth. I decided I wasn't going to sing. None at all. Because being even in the mainstream gospel here, the industry, I was, one of them that was privy to be around those that are in the mainstream and having songs playing on major radio stations here. I looked at it and I went to a concert with some of these guys, and I realized that the whole idea around the whole approach to it then was not more so to give honor to the Most High, but it was about putting oneself forward in terms of persons wanting to compete. To see, like, let's say I have more lyrics than you, I'm able to rock the crowd more than you, my songs are rotating on radio more than you, the gospel community is talking about me more than you. And I'm like, no, this ain't supposed to be. You understand? It's not supposed to be that. And I said it to a few big name artists. I think I remember one time saying it to Gotti and his brother. I think it was Jason Mighty. They have some big entertainers here. I was saying to them, listen, the Church of Christ is not for us. It's Christ's wife. It is his bride. We are just servants. We're not supposed to be trying to outdo each other. We're not supposed to be trying to take the church for ourselves. It's not us. It's not for us. And I didn't understand the truth. So I've been given a lot of fights as well. Persons might say, how comes I didn't hear you here? Because guess what? my music was more so truth music, even though I didn't know the truth. You understand? My music was more so truth music. So outside of that, I said I was going to stop. I stopped for a while until I found the truth. So when I found the truth, one of my first record, when I realized that there is hope now, I can sing. I can go ahead and sing. One of my first record was Ahaya, I Worship You. You understand? That's my first truth music record. We call it hit music, Hebrew Israelite truth, Yeah.
And you can hear
so that's my first, man, that's my first song. Man. And I know Israel it's a song that is loved by Israel worldwide. So, I give all praises to the Most High for that. Because that was the song that gave me hope to sing again. And I was going to just put it down and just produce.
All praise, man.
Look, that's that like definitely that song does wonders. Like it's a how do they say it? Timeless. Like
it's gonna continue.
It's going to, and that's the type of music that I love. Music that I don't just play. Right, I don't just play it for a month or I play it for a week. Like I can play it for years. Like you could play Al Green, all the oldies. Still to this day, it popped up. Some oldies popped up on the radio yesterday when I was leaving Kroger, and it was like, crank that. That's that jam. Right. That's what it do for me.
Right, and that's what at that time them doing the music. There was no evil in it. They were doing it from their soul. They were doing it because of the love of the music. There was no success in it. I was distracting them from putting out their soul. You see, and that's what I want to keep as much until I reach the kingdom, brother. I want to keep the soul in the music, so that whenever I put out records, you want to play it, man. You should want to play it, like you say. You just crank it up,
Yeah, absolutely. And you're doing that. Keep doing it, man. That's cool. If I see somebody else say they had a favorite from you, let's see.
Yeah, because I've been seeing
Kim Wiggins. She says systematic jungle is still her favorite.
Oh, Sister Kim! Shout out to Sister Kim. That's one of the sisters who was subscribed to my YouTube channel when I was doing I was able to vlog before they took it down.
Yeah, what happened with that? Cause I was looking, because I was trying to get some info and build with you, and, see where you was at. What happened?
They took it down. They took it down.
Who was the day?
They took it down because of my own music. I was streaming my own songs for the sisters and for the family, those who would join the live, and they took it down. They strike it and took it down. So that's just it. But yeah. We're doing Systematic Jungle right now. We're rehearsing that song for the feast that is coming up. We want to do it. We're doing a live performance, for the nation. I normally use tracks, but this year, the most I bless the body over here in Montego Bay, that the musicians are coming in. We're praying. I was praying that I wasn't going to be the only musician. So yeah, brother Sam, we have Tawab Awatazar that just got baptized. Very great drummer, musician overall. Brother Abosi came in from England, so the musicians are just coming in. So we're doing a live performance. I'm hoping that we can record some of it and upload it to the YouTube channel for you to see it.
Keep us updated, man. Like I said, from these shows, man, it's continual building. We're striving to, like I said, to bring God brick. You brothers, all of those, everyone that coming on the show, y'all got y'all brick. Let's continue to build from here to the kingdom, man.
And also to add to that, we have the Live for Christ. Live for Christ is a very well-known song within Israel. That's another well-known song. Live for Christ within Israel, within the Benjamite community as well. Jude, I love it. But I have the video. The video is shot by one of our young brother over here. Shot by Matt. Shots by Matt is one. He's a person who does the video. We did the video at Tabernacles, the Tabernacles that just recently concluded. So it's full of vibes. So check it out. It's gonna drop that. So I'll keep you posted, so you can share it with the brothers and sisters.
Absolutely. You already know it, man. Hey, this is
So I want to say this as well. Well, I want to ask this as well, because I remember a while ago, because I was talking to Benjamin Tweeterberg about it. Y'all did a mashup song of all the Benjamites on one track. I was like, yeah. That was real nice. That mashup that y'all did, and everybody did a video in their location. I was like, wow. And I saw you was a part of it. So how was that experience?
When Benjamin linked me about it, he contacted me about it. I was like, yeah, because that song I grew up singing that song as well. So, Yeshai is the answer, man. I mean, when he linked me, I was like, great. So he said, record it, mix your part, and send it over. We're gonna put everything together. I'll do the mastering, and the video will go with it. And yeah, Israel is loving it. It's favorite for a lot of persons over here on the island. You understand? In the body over here. So
y'all definitely gotta go check that one out. I think it's I don't know if it's on your page as well, but I know it's on.
No, it's on Benjamin's page because I lost my main YouTube channel, so I didn't get it. I think I was supposed to ask him for it to put it on. I'm gonna put it on my YouTube channel soon. As soon as he sent me it, I will put it up there.
Okay, so yeah, if y'all get the chance, Benjamin Tweeterberg, go check out his YouTube as well. Yeshaya is the answer. That song is definitely touching. It was on that tip where it was like what's that one song? It's not "We Are the World."
Yeah.
Was that song where it had all of those singers and everything on it?
We Are the World, right? Michael Jackson, "We Are the World." Yeah.
It had
for the truth though.
Yeah.
The truth.
We are the truth,
Yeah.
Now we have our truth version.
So y'all go check that out. And also, I think we played some of it on the interview we had with Benjamin Tweeterberg. So y'all scroll down the interview list that we have on our page. Go check out Tweeterberg on that, man, and check out his interview as well. Let's go up. Someone said they had a comment on and how they love his music.
I saw that one.
There.
I saw that. Yeah. I saw that one.
Just want to get this to you. I said, Raash, you are one of the best Hebrew singers that we have, as well as Jeremiah. I love that you bring the worship songs to the body of Christ. I truly appreciate your voice, lyrics, and your music. That's beauty of life right there.
All praises, man. That's it. And just to add, I'm doing a lot of work right now. I have another worship song that I guarantee you that you're gonna love. The track is already built. It's just that I need to record it. So, outside, I wanted to do it on the Sabbath. I was supposed to do it last week, but I was really tired. I know the Spirit flows through the Sabbath. So, just A Higher I Worship You was recorded on a Sabbath. So, a Sabbath night. So, yeah, I'm going to record that one. Tomorrow, I'm going to start the recording. Most times willing, I am going to start recording that song. We're singing that song over here in the Montego Bay body. And it's loved. It's catchy. It's catchy, something that you can sing along with. So look for that. That is coming shortly.
Hey, and feel free, man. Send us some of them exclusives. We'll make sure we, play it. Let people know. Okay, this
we have the link now, man. So you're gonna get a lot of music,
Yeah.
Hey, y'all here at TVT. We're gonna make sure y'all up to date with what our brother got going.
You're gonna only hear it here first, Father's willing.
So as we get ready,
definitely, man.
So as we get ready to wrap it up, man, let's go to the. I think I got it on my phone. You just put up the track list. I don't know if everybody familiar with all of the music and work that he's already has out. Apparently,
right.
The way you sent it to us is in order, right? Of the way it was dropped, correct?
Right.
Well Done
exactly. It was in order, right?
Okay. No. Well Done is the latest. So, just speaking on some of the work Ak has done, as far as the albums, the first album we have here is Rise as a Remnant.
The Rise of the Remnant. That's the first Truth Music album that was done in. That's the first one. That's the album that have A Higher I Worship You on. It's the title that you also have Systematic Jungle, as Sister Kim just mentioned, is on that one. Also, you have Can't Live Without a Higher is on that. Let me see what else
Put it up.
they would love.
1 second, we about to put it up so they can see it.
Right. So that album has a lot. That's my first truth music album with a lot of songs, a lot of 15 tracks. It's 15 blessed tracks. So check that out.
Oh, praise.
Pulling it up now, family, just so y'all can get a glimpse of it. So yeah, that's Rise of the Remnant right there. Loaded, jam packed. Alright.
Praises.
First one he blessed us with. Oh, praise. So we'll go to the next. The next album is My Victory.
Right. So My Victory, the song that you mentioned to me at Tawada Ahaya. Tawada Ahaya is the first track on that album. That album also carries Live for Christ on it. The song that you played with when after the break, that song, or during the break, that Changes Now is on that album as well.
Beautiful.
That's the name of it. I can see changes now. Yeah, that song.
Go ahead, give us some then.
Changes happening in my life and it feels so good. No, I am royal priesthood. I can see changes now. Changes happening in my life and it feels so good.
Hey.
So I am royal priesthood. Must make a change for the better, some change for the worse. I praise a higher cause he saved me from the curse. A reckless youth with a hopeless lifestyle. I never seen a purpose for my life. Till I met up on your shire one day. He said, don't you know that you're going astray? Come with me and let me show you the way. Keep my commandments and live. Now I can see changes now.
Hey.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Come.
Look, I gotta get my stuff.
Man, we need to throw applause on that one.
Definitely.
Man.
Definitely.
But yeah, man, all praises. So y'all, hey, you heard it. So the latest, and he probably want to speak on this one a little bit. Well done.
I wanna hear, well done. I wanna hear, well done. I didn't release any music in 2020. Lots of music in 2020. So I wanted to do something for the brothers and sisters who was asking me for music. Well Done was done in February, released in February. Quick track, 7-track EP. It's an EP. So that's my latest release. It carries a lot of we call those songs bomber,
Bomber.
A lot of bomber. That's a lot of bomber or hit songs. Then that's another term for hit songs,
Okay. We love it.
Yeah, so like a bombers,
Yeah.
You guys say bombs, we say bomber.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Yeah, so
we replaced
the
the
title track
ERs
is well
with an
done.
A, right?
God. so yeah, well done. You have Worshipper on it. Worshipper is a do-over. It's a remix or a remake. Someone Deacon Tazar. He's from here, but he's Deacon over the Boston body right now. He's from the GOCC Kingston. Shout out to Deacon Tazar. So Deacon Tazar was the one who asked me to do that song. He asked me to remake it because he was listening to the version that I did in Christianity. I did it for an African producer at the time, somewhere back in 2013, somewhere there. So he asked me to do it. I did that song and put it up, put it on that. I have my favorite of the album is this song, the Life's So Great. I take a look at life and I appreciate it. Yeah. Even when things don't seem to be going my way many days. I give thanks for the little that the Most High blessed me with. As many have wealth, but them don't happy. Living their life in pure misery. But my life's so great. Life's so great. I could never complain. Give thanks and praise. Life's so great. I could never complain. My life's so great. Life's so great. I could have never complain. Give thanks and praise. Life's so great. I could have never complain. Yeah. Enough get caught in the matrix. Yeah.
That heat. Bomber. Let's get it. So family, as you can see, our brother said this is his life right here, man. Y'all, let's support. Where can they
definitely
find it? Where would they get it? Where?
All right. I think I send you a link. It's DistroKid/hyper/Raash Yasharahla. But outside of that, you can find Rise of the Remnant by Raash Yasharahla, My Victory by Raash Yasharahla, Well Done by Raash Yasharahla. It's all there on every social media platform, every one of them. Tidal. Now, I would, if you have a Tidal account, please go over there and add me to your list so I can get some of that money that Tidal is giving out. You know, Tidal, DistroKid just sent out something that Tidal wants to pay us directly. So if you go over there, you will be supporting me. This is what I do. I don't do anything else. I don't have a 9 to 5 outside of music. You understand? So, yeah, man, as much as you can support me by streaming, by downloading, please, it would be greatly appreciated, because, you know, it would help me to get more music out, such as videos. A lot of people never know me. This is maybe one of my few interviews within the truth where, you know, well, this one is actually showing my face. Apart from my brother who, Taz over there, would normally give me an interview. This is actually, people is actually seeing what I look like. A lot of persons don't know me. You understand? They just know the song. So, you know, I praise again, Akiam, for the support, man. Trust me, this is appreciated, man, to the max.
Hey, we are honored. Humbled. This is our due service to, bruh. You are doing great work, and like I said, we even know the adversary tried to hinder from allowing you. I'm like, no, we gonna get your visuals, even if we gonna sit over in the corner. They gonna see you.
Hey, like I said, we are in your corner. Everybody, what I want y'all to do right now, if y'all are new here or y'all ain't new here, bang that like button to the maximum. Bang that like button to the maximum. Hit that subscribe button. Bang that thing to the maximum. Also, share this thing. Tell somebody to tell somebody to somebody to tell somebody. Yeah, sir.
About TBT Radio.
TBT Radio.
So we got Sister, I think this Sister High Maintenance Club TV. She says, how can we donate?
All right, so first, I don't have Jamaica. In Jamaica, we don't have Cash App. So what we have here is what I use. Yeah, we don't. Trust me, we are behind. I know. Wow. I wish we get up to speed. I use PayPal. A lot of persons don't have that, and that's why I cannot get a lot of the donations that persons have for me. Mm-hmm. I don't know what else to tell you. How else to tell you how to do it. I might have to get some help to set up something, maybe a Cash App over there where the money can be wired to my account over here in Jamaica. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do it like that. I don't know if you guys have anything that you can set up so some of those donations that are coming can reach me. But I don't have anything outside of PayPal to accept donations. But I need it even now. My computer was down for a month or over a month, so I wasn't working. You understand? So everything just shut down. You know, everything was on the go slow. But for me, as the Bible tells me, when I read in Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 2, whatever state I find myself in, I have to learn to be content. Well, let me tell you what happened out of it now. The devil thought he got me, you know, but hey, like I said, the Most High. For that time, I take 2 weeks to write an album. 2 weeks to put an album together. You understand? So you talking about Tawada Ahaya? I have something else for you guys. I'm not even gonna say I'm not gonna say much on that, but just stay tuned. You understand? I was able to write a full album. It wasn't even 2 weeks. A week, a couple of days within the 2 weeks, I was able to put 12 solid tracks together. And that is not even the album that I'm planning to release in December. I have a full reggae, 15-track reggae album to release I'm also working on we call it, they say praise and worship. I like to say praise. So the first track that is going to come from that is No Other God, and No Other God Can Compare. Something like, no other God can compare to you. No other God can compare to you. A higher, you alone are God, and you are our God. A higher. So trust me, you got that's going to be one of them songs that you're gonna, when you're in that moment or whatever space you're in, you're gonna use that to bring some level of honoring the Most High. So,
and I want to say this real quick. So everybody that's here, if you want to donate, please come back to the next following show Thursday. We're going to open up and give some information. Father's will, we can get something together so we can, the people that want to donate can donate to this brother. This is his work. This is what the Most High put on him. And definitely, we know this is what he do without a shadow of a doubt. So Father's will, I want to put some time together and we can see what we can do to set him up a cash app or whatever it is so he can be able to receive donations, because anything, like I said last show, anything helps when we're doing this ministry. A lot of these resources are pulled out of our own, and we do it just because we love it. But it wouldn't hurt. Let's get our brother what he need. The Most High gave him this talent,
and what the Most High is putting on
whatever would be greatly appreciated. I also look out for the album. We got some setbacks, but Most High is willing. We want to drop it in ending part of December. So you'll have the information to pass on to the supporters, to the brothers and sisters, because we have that link now. So we're gonna keep the communication going. So everything that I'm doing, you will be up to date on it. So you will be able to tell them. But again, our praises to the Most High. The water, man, big, like I said in one of the songs on the EP, enough the water. I know you might not hear that I was saying. Enough in Jamaica is another word to say lots or many. Like we said, many, like we said, the water from yard, many daily thanks or many thanks. Enough the water to you, oh Abbas. I'm saying to you, Akiam, enough the water, That's it.
Oh, praise
for this podcast, man, for allowing me to come onto your platform and just share with the ministry that the Most High has blessed me with and continues to bless me with and continues to use to inspire and heal. I got a testimony from a sister on Instagram sometime last week. She told me that the song I Worship You was the song that took her through a rough patch within her life, even in her pregnancy where she lost she had some miscarriage there. And that was a song. And miscarriage for sisters, especially if they're just trying for the first time, it can be very, very, very depressing. So I praise the Most High that the song, he was able to use the song to minister to her, to get her back into that space where she needed to be. You understand? So I as much as I possibly can, man, I will do this. It's a reason why me and Jeremiah gang, we spoke about it. We were in mainstream and we step away from it to do this. You understand? We were Jeremiah have a lot even more history than me in terms of production. When he told me the time that he was doing it, at that time I was just singing. So this is our job, and as much as we can get the support, we appreciate it. We bless you for it. We and it will be used to do the work. It will be used to advance the music, get more videos, and so on and so forth. It takes a lot of money. A lot of people might be asking, I've heard persons asking, why is it that I am not, in Jamaica we use the term boss, or in America you'd say that you're in the top, you rise. You understand? It's because we didn't want that. We wanted to do the right thing. You understand? We wanted to be able to serve the people. This is my way of service to the nation of Yasharahla, And I will continue to do so as long as the Most High afforded me the time to do it.
Man, bro. And we here with you. So, last verse as we go out, man. What would be your ending statements for the nation? What would you encourage the nation in these times right now? What should they be focusing on?
Well, we first and foremost, we know that we're the children of Israel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with the children of Israel comes a promise. Not a promise not just to get some money or get some food, but a promise to rule the world under Yeshua. I would encourage each and every one of us that is listening, every brother and sister throughout the nation, whether you're part of GOCC or not. You understand? Wherever you're from, I don't care. That's why my music, the music that the Most High blessed me with, crosses borders and boundaries within Israel. You have to stay focused with the commandments. You cannot sell out. At this point in time, you can't look back. You can't sell out right now. You have to keep focused. You have to remember that there is a promise. And that promise is not to be a nigger anymore. That promise is to be royalty, king and queen, or kings and queens. Under Yeshua, a priest and king under Yeshua. Now, it is hard. I'm not saying that it's pretty. It's a bed of rose. No, it's not. It wasn't promised to be that. No servant have it easy at any time. It's not. But when you're getting paid, it's like you work, and the fortnight come or the weekend come or the month end come, and your check is fat, and your face light up like a bulb. Especially when you know that you have some things that was depending on it. Imagine the kingdom. I've seen the kingdom. I never get to touch on that, but I got a glimpse of it. You don't want to miss out. Because I said this, and me and our sister over here, Sister Shakam, we have a covenant that we're going to walk into that kingdom. Focus, Israel. Focus. Everything is as Elder Rakar been teaching even last night on prayer lessons that he did. Everything is geared up towards us. It's a reason why persons are coming to why the wicked is coming after you. They can see your end. They know what it's going to be like. You might not know it now, but guess what? At the end, the kingdom that I got a glimpse of, you don't want to miss out. I'm not going to miss out on it. I'll encourage everybody to stay focused. Israel, the nation of Israel, stay focused. We know that we're Israel. Yes, we have always been Israel, even though we didn't know. But now, it's about finishing, as Elder been saying for the longest time. It's about finishing and finishing well. We want to finish well. So stay focused, Israel.
Man, so you can get that project he just said, what? That well done. And with that, Israel, man, it's been a blessed show, man. Man, the Most High came through and blessed this show. And y'all have a blessed night. Appreciate y'all sticking with us. And with that, we gonna pray on it and we gonna stay on it. Shalom.
That's right.
Yasharahla, representing for all the worshipers out there. To be a true worshiper, you have to be consistent. Worship a higher in and out of season. When things look good and when they're not so pleasing, still not give up the mission. No, I am sold out totally. Yeshua paid the price for me. Now it's my destiny to live for God until eternity. So I bow down and worship, bow down and worship you, Lord. My life is completely, my life is totally dedicated to you, 'cause I'm a worshiper, true worshiper. That is what God is requesting, worshiper, true worshiper, to worship Him. Some people say them a Christian, but when we check it out, enough of them a fiction. Them the real, them the worship the big man. They only come around to show off them name brands, yeah. But just like the woman of Samaria, A higher isn't looking for true worshipers. So let me see your hands up if you know that your lifestyle match up. So bow down and worship, bow down and worship you, Lord. My life is completely, my life is totally dedicated to you, 'cause I'm a worshiper, true worshiper. That is what God is requesting, worshiper, true worshiper, to worship Him. To be a true worshiper, you have to be consistent. Worship higher in and out of season. When things look good and when they're not so pleasing, still not give up the mission. No, I am sold out totally. Yeshua paid the price for me. Now it's my destiny to live for God until eternity. So bow down and worship, bow down and worship you, Lord. My life is completely, my life is totally dedicated to you, 'cause I'm a